Hello and welcome, as it is the 24th day of February 2018. It is a Saturday. Everything you do is within your own risk, own reward. This is a 2.5 minute warning, but I probably will need more time allocated to go over all the points needed within the Bitcoin US dollar cross. So with that being said, let's get started. From the move higher to lower, price action not only got to the 18 average band in the correctionary phase, but it accelerated further for a nice leg higher above it to an unusual place I am not happy with as far as where price went to, but the market does what it does. Reason why I'm not happy with, first you had this resistance area in at 9,500-ish, which was not resistance. And then you had the next one. I accidentally got rid of the line, but it's around 12.7. And it did not go anywhere near that, which means it retraced about 53% or such from the high to the low, but it is now back to this area. So oftentimes within these fibs, sometimes you don't get resistance and you get support. Well, that's what we're doing now. We're supporting that area. We're supporting the 18 average band. Within the 3 days of correction, down move to enter inside of it. Yesterday, it consolidated within the 18 average band. And today it has moved down to the lower end of the support. Is this going to be a failed breakout, fast move lower? I don't know, but I think based on its move, it would come down to a 61.8% retracement, which I'll be talking further about when I move this into the more shorter term time frame very shortly. But of course, breaking out above here it's going to be interesting on resistance. First small short term level will be about 12,700. And then you'll be talking glory days breaking out above that. Switching over to the 2-hour time frame, and I was talking within this particular time frame of 2 hours, all of these higher lows that entered its way in the market, and at some point it's going to make a pattern of lower highs and lower lows, and now that some point is here. So therefore, the first time it came down to this level, it had a decent pierce above support. Again, this is very interesting how it's working within the area, but usually it pierces extra or hits it right on. So it didn't do it. It worked well up here, and it didn't really do so based on its normality here. However, this area is piercing above now on 3 different occasions since it first managed to make this high. And there's also this double rally attempt. It did come back down the 18 average of lows and sparked another chance, but since then, over the last 3 or so periods, or since it has broken down below the 18 average of lows, has added major cautionary moves. The more often you test levels of support, the more likely it is that you're going to take it out. I'm going to shorten this time frame up probably to, let's do the 4-hour time frame. So if this area doesn't give in, I got 2 different downside calculations in which I'll be looking for the market to go. One of them coincides with 2 different Fibonacci levels. That is from this low to this high. 38.2% down is in at about the 9,100 level. And Fibonacci downside from this low and this high, I'm looking for a down move with a price rally here. That also has it just 50 points lower at about the 9,050 level. So I would be looking for 9,000, maybe a small pierce below, to be the next level of support. I think it would be a very, very interesting one, because if it does come down here and find support, we'd be talking about the failed breakdown move, because you're expecting a much larger leg lower than you would with this kind of move. So if it does manage to get there and it does find support at 9,000, I would be kind of thinking that this thing could have a decent failed breakdown, fast move higher to get going. If that area is either not support or it's just quick support, maybe resist the 18 and goes further, a 61.8% down move from this low and this high is in at basically 4 sevens. It's 7.7 and a bunch of other numbers. So I'm going to look at 77.77 as an area where I would find support on a break further, which is the very, very, very big level. As I stated in here, I thought the bottom was in as the market was rallying higher, which means I'm fully expecting any type of these rally corrections going down, which is what's happening, to find major key support. And that's, of course, where that number comes into play. 5 minutes, well, I guess it was needed for today. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.